Guy stood up and said, there's no room in this church for hypocrites. He says, beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. For then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. And you know, when we look at the scribes and the Pharisees, I want us to understand this was their great sin. This was their great sin. Not that they struggled, we all struggle. Not that they were inconsistent, we're all inconsistent, right? But it was the facade. It was the mask that they wore in order to receive the praise of men. That was their great sin. And I want us to understand that it is a trap that any of us can fall into, because sometimes if we're honest, we're a little too concerned with what others think. It reminds me of a joke that I heard from a preacher. He says, I was in a service one time and a guy stood up and said, there's no room in this church for hypocrites. And he says, I thought, well, of course there is. Look around. We've got plenty of seats, Look at it. Lots of room here, right? I mean, because we all struggle. No one is perfect. And God understands that. What he doesn't appreciate, though, is when we pretend that we are. And we wear the mask. We have the facade. That's hypocrisy.